What is happening, family? So today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I break down my nutrition into 3 different categories for not only myself, but my clients as well, and how knowing what each category represents can give us a clear, defined goal and help us really lock into what we really need to do in order to get to where we want to go, right? So we're in the beginning of December. January's right around the corner. We got New Year's resolutions coming up. There's no sense in waiting until January to start when we can plan in the beginning of December, get that plan going, get excited about it, get our excitement up, and then coming into January, we're just going to nail it, we're going to hit it, and we're going to be different than we were this year when we failed. We're going to be different than we were last year when we failed, or the year before that when we failed. I don't care about that stuff. We're not looking in the past, we're looking in the future. So let's do this. Number 1 of the 3 categories is health, right? So do you just want to be healthier? Do you just want to feel less lethargic? Do you just want to smile? You want to feel good? You know, there are times where you just feel heavy and you just feel bleh, bleh, you know? You know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Number 2, performance. Are we looking to get more performance out of ourselves, whether it be in the gym or whether it just be everyday life, whether we're doing CrossFit, endurance type style, marathons, whatever the case may be. And number 3, weight management. So weight loss or weight gain. Weight gain is the easy one. You know that. We just eat and we just lift and we gain weight. Weight loss is very simple as well. It just requires that much more discipline and the certain choices that we make, right? So number 1, health. This is we're going to concentrate on whole foods, right? So we're not going to eat the crap. We're not going to have the snacks all day. The chips are out the window, all of that stuff. It doesn't necessarily have to be quote unquote healthy, just healthier, right? You know that a Snickers bar is not healthy. You know that a lot of these health foods out there, quote unquote, are not healthy. On a common sense level, you know that. So just make healthier choices. You know, we're talking about whole eggs, we're talking about spinach, lean chicken, you know, instead of our pastas and our breads, maybe our rice and oatmeal, that type of stuff. Whole foods, just a couple of ingredients in there, no preservatives. That's going to bring our health to another level. That's going to bring our energy up. That's going to get rid of that heavy feeling that we feel all the time that we get from those heavy carb-rich foods. And you're going to end up losing weight as well. Some of these interact with each other pretty well. And that is going to be a side effect. If we do whole foods, we're going to feel fuller longer. We are going to end up losing weight and just feeling much better about ourselves. And our blood markers are going to go up if you're worried about that. And it's going to be a great day and a great year, I should say, right? Number 2, performance. Now, performance gets a little bit tricky. That's going to be dependent on each individual, right? But I look at performance, first off, what I look at is the timing of food. Some people love to eat an hour before and they are able to work out that much harder. Some people can't do that. They still feel full. So some people like 2 hours before. Some people like to work out on an empty stomach. You know, like full-fledged, intense workouts on an empty stomach. So that's a personal preference, but you need to know that about yourself. You need to know what food does to you an hour before, 2 hours before. Do you perform at a better level? Then we look at, only after we understand that about ourselves, then we look at the food choices that we make. And again, we're going to go to whole foods. We might go to a little bit of a quicker digesting carb. Instead of oatmeal before or rice before and after, we might have, you might be able to include some of that bread, some of that pasta in the night before, and you might perform at a higher level Like some marathon runners love the carb up before the day before. You know, it has been proven to work. And it does work for a lot of people. But you have to know that about yourself. So then we do the timing. We understand our timing. We understand our food choices. Then we worry about our calories. Are we getting enough calories in? Do we feel hungry? Do we feel satiated throughout the day? Around our workout, after our workout, that type of thing. And then I kind of break it down into macros at the bottom end. Macros are not as important in performance as just being able to eat and being able to understand what foods react to your body well and what foods kind of weigh you down and restrict that performance. Number 3, weight management or weight loss we're going to talk about here. Now weight loss, first thing we look at is calories. How many, you have to track your food. How many calories are we taking in? And then how many calories are we burning, right? So what does our exercise look like? And how many calories are we taking in? The only way you're going to know that is through tracking. So right away, our first look at is calories. Then we'll worry about macros, because are we looking to, with weight loss, now we're going to break that down into 2 different categories. Weight loss and then fat loss. Those are 2 very distinct and different ways to go about nutrition. So one is just calories in, calories out. I know people argue about that, but it is true. And that comes down to also, if you want to go back to the health route, you want a healthier way of losing weight, then you're worrying about food choices. But there's plenty of people that do if it fits your macros. There's plenty of people that just do if it fits your calories and just get a little bit of protein at each meal and then eat whatever else you want, and it works for them. And they can lose weight and they can gain weight doing that. So then we look at our macros, our proteins, our carbs, our fats. Now, are you going to be a carb burner? Are you going to be a fat burner? You want to go keto? You want to go carbohydrate? That's a personal choice. And then we work off of our percentages on that, and it becomes a very easy process once you understand it, but it does require the discipline. So I hope this helps you out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.